Previously on Total Recall.
Hey man.
Who are you?
Jordan. I know Charlie, and
No, I don't think so.
we made him go back to the woods.
What's going on?
I wasn't here when they admitted him. I got a call because he had me written down on something. Apparently he's...
Did you find his will?
His will?
His will.
No. I hope it's not that serious.
So you guys are here about Charlie?
Oh, hey man.
Oh yeah, hey. Okay. Well, he's terminal.
What?
He's not gonna make it. We don't know what specifically he has, but we know it's terminal.
Wow.
My professional opinion, I don't know. Say he needs his friends as close as possible right now.
Right on.
As close as possible. Huh?
As close as
But
possible.
you know, the closest you can be is inside a person. I don't mean that metaphorically. I mean, like, let's literally go inside of him.
Like surgery?
No. Better. Well, gentlemen,
Onward.
we made it. Well, inside the ship.
Yeah.
It's a tasteful looking design for the ship.
Yeah, I like it.
think
It's-
so.
How long have you had this thing? Or is this just a component?
Let's go!
Have you flown this thing before?
No, I've never done this before. I'm just pressing buttons at random.
Well, that's okay.
And,
I get kind of flight sick.
well, you're not gonna like this. River wider than a mile. We're shrunk. Wasn't that bad?
Oh.
Oh my God.
There it is.
There it is. It's beautiful in a way.
Like up close, yeah, it's like there's patterns and stuff you don't normally see.
All right, gonna hit the turbo.
Man, I feel like we could have come a little slower at this.
No, man, full speed ahead.
What if we get shy?
Shovel more coal! We need more coal! More power! God.
Are we?
We're in.
Oh. Wait, what's that?
What's what?
Huh. Is that the one that we use out there? Or is that a different one?
I don't know.
There's so much we have yet to learn. This is unprecedented.
Test pilot Tuck Pendleton wants to make history. Supermarket clerk Jack Putter needs a vacation.
Jack, you're late. That's not good. You know it's coupon day.
Lieutenant Pendleton is about to be miniaturized, placed into this needle, and then injected into this rabbit.
Rock and roll.
But something went wrong, and Tuck's about to get a new destination. Inside Jack Putter.
What have you been eating?
You got a bunch of flies inside your fucking body. Are you like rotting?
Maybe.
I've seen him catch them and eat them.
He's a legion.
Jock, tell us about the move. What move? What?
Hi, we were discussing Innerspace,
It's in front of Jock.
the Martin Short vehicle. Well, that's what we're talking about.
He's literally a vehicle.
Wait,
Yeah, he is literally a vehicle.
He is. Oh
I
my
goofed
God.
that so bad.
Oh my God.
This is how it's gonna work. So we're gonna have some questions, everybody. All right. And then we're going to talk about the movie.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we're going to have a special segment.
In the end.
And then I get to hear everyone else's thoughts besides Charlie about what they think about the movie.
Wait, besides me, what are you talking about?
We are also going to hear from you, but we are going to hear from everybody.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we're going to hear from you.
I'm the host of this party.
The host?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's in my asshole.
He is. Gotta give him that one.
I mean, in the most literal sense, yes.
Yeah. If you guys let me know ahead of time...
I wish I hadn't worn flip-flops.
Then I would have
But you've got, like... You're decked out in every other way.
I didn't know how far we were going in.
I feel like any distance at all would necessitate more than flip-flops.
So, like, I'm scoring all of you.
Okay.
This is a game show.
Okay.
Supposedly.
Remember.
So, first round. Lightning round.
Lightning round?
No, it won't be that quick.
Okay.
Lightning round of questions. Start us off.
Okay.
Test your knowledge before we go through the movie.
Okay.
Step by step.
God help us.
Can you name the 3 leads in this movie and their professions within the movie?
Dennis Quaid is in it, and he plays an archaeologist of booty.
Okay, I'm subtracting points from Charlie.
Dennis Quaid, Meg Ryan, Martin Short. Dennis Quaid is an ace pilot on some sort of experimental thing with a rabbit.
What's all this?
Something new I'm involved in.
Rabbits?
Yeah, wabbits.
I don't know what Meg Ryan does, and Martin Short goes to the doctor a lot. That's my contribution.
Jacques, do you remember what Meg Ryan does or what Martin Short does?
I'm assuming they're scientists or they work in a lab or something.
Meg Ryan is a reporter.
When people get murdered, that's when we'll print it in Metro.
Harry, people are getting murdered.
Martin Short is a checkout clerk.
Thanks, Greg.
You're late.
I know.
So Martin Short
Science of
works at
making
the
change.
Checkout place, right?
Okay.
And he keeps having this
Okay.
this nightmare.
Okay.
And he's
I think I know. Is it a nightmare of giving someone the wrong change, or it rings up wrong? The total rings up wrong, and the lady's like that doesn't sound right.
So the woman with the orange hair says to me, real calm, she says to me, I don't carry that kind of cash around on me, sweetie.
And then she like pulls a gun on him and shoots him.
Wait, that's what's wrong with him? He can't read numbers.
wow, you
right?
get bonus points. That's good. Yeah, you remembered everything.
And she reaches into her purse, and she pulls out this little pearl-handled pistol, and she pulls back on the trigger, and it's at that moment that I wake up screaming.
So what's his disorder, though?
Disorder? I said he had nightmares.
Oh, that's right. Nightmares are not disorder. They're a regular thing. It happens all the time.
I subtract another point from Charlie.
Okay.
Because you don't know what a nightmare is.
We're inside of your body. This is a waking nightmare. The real hero of this piece is a scientist who ran during like the beginning of the movie and ended up saving Dennis Quaid's life and injecting Dennis Quaid into Martin Short's ass. What does the fucking robot arm do every time?
It's something lame. I'm sure.
Something kind of lame. Actually, it's extremely lame.
It's designed to grab the prostate.
That's not lame.
What's
That's
lame about
exciting.
that? That's helpful. To just hand the scientists drinks.
Gives Dennis Quaid a thumbs up as he walks out the door.
Nobody gets it.
Nobody gets it. What was it?
It's a microchip. One makes them larger, one makes them smaller.
Oh, yeah.
All it does is it picks up the microchip. Who plays the cowboy?
Is it that dude who nerds like, what's his name, Cruncher?
Cruncher? Cruncher? Cruncher? Cruncher?
Yeah, you know, Cruncher.
Cruncher?
Like Cruncher from Star Trek.
Wesley Crusher?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Cruncher!
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Jacques a point just because he said Cruncher. Robert Picardo.
Robert Picardo? Holy shit, it's the doctor! The fucking doctor's in this! Robert Picardo? Oh my god, I love the fucking doctor. He's so cool. Fuck yeah, Robert Picardo! Robert Picardo, if you ever watch this, I love you.
I'm trying to get clues from the back of the movie sleeve here, and I'm getting nothing. This is really unhelpful.
Dennis Quaid is happy?
It's not helping me cheat at all.
Who plays the villain in the movie?
Is that Vernon Wells? Please?
Well, he's like the henchman.
Is he a henchman?
He's a henchman.
Damn it, always the henchman and never the Lord Humongous or whatever.
Kevin McCarthy.
Am I right?
Last question. What two companies produced this film?
Blumhouse? No.
I'm gonna say Amblin, probably.
Blumhouse does everything.
And
WB.
I know it's a Spielberg joint.
No, when you say a Spielberg joint, do you mean like a
Charlie,
joint that you...
Shut the fuck up!
Wow!
Real quick, we gotta go out to Stephen Hildreth for the Billy Zane Minute.
Yes, Chad, that's correct. We're out here on the trail of Billy Zane, following his tracks. These are not the tracks of Billy Zane, these are actually train tracks, but he has been known to take a hobo's lifestyle and does enjoy riding the trains. Wait, I'm being told that's not a hobo, those are tramps. Tramps ride trains, hobos are just bums on the street. Reporting live from the wrong side of the track, Stephen Hildreth, Billy Zane Minute.
Right out of the gate.
Yeah?
Really slow moving
Domestic
title
dispute.
credit
Yeah?
sequence of some weird obscure thing. Do you remember what it is?
Oh yeah, it's like a close up on ice with like alcohol pouring down.
Yeah.
Right? And you don't know what it is. And
Yeah.
then slowly.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, okay, well, he's a dick.
Well, damn if we're not balls to the wall with all American hero types here tonight.
They go back to his place, Meg Ryan and him. For some reason, I don't know why she likes him.
That's
He says something that has to do with that rabbit that he's gonna go into.
Yeah, wabbits.
And
What's up, Doc's ass?
Stand by, Lieutenant. We'll have you inside of Bugs in just a moment.
I think I blacked out. Am I inside Bugs or what?
So they tried to go up
So
Bugs
what-
Bunny's asshole.
But why can they say Bugs Bunny in that and make
Because
all these weird things?
Warner
Because
Brothers!
Warner Brothers! So they fuck, Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid. And then the next morning, she goes to get a cab because he sucks. Dennis Quaid runs out. He's got like a sheet loosely
I was like-
wrapped around it. Okay, so this is what
This movie
happens.
must have affected
He's
me
trying.
more
He's
than I
trying.
thought it
He's
did.
trying to get in the door, or she's trying to get in the door to go in the cab, right? It's like this like cabbie who's like, hey, whatever. You know, he's like worn, beaten down cabbie, and then this naked man just comes streaking across the street with his thing, and then just kicks the fucking door shut, and the guy's reaction is just like.
Typical day in San
And
Francisco.
he just looks away while they have their conversation.
Ace pilot, asshole.
But at least when my moment of truth came, I didn't take a dump down the leg of my flight suit.
And Dennis Quaid's got his six-pack
alcohol
abs, and then you also get to see his ass.
Thank God.
Thank God. I mean, we all wanted to see it.
I mean, I'm all up for ass.
So then the bad guys come and they break into the place, and they incapacitate everybody with a fucking gas that just makes them like fall out immediately.
Just like the jokester in, you know what? Batman.
Batman.
Batman. Warner Brothers property.
From there, guy runs away.
I'll tell you what the hell's going on out there.
Didn't he get shot by someone's finger?
No.
It's a prototype
Yeah.
handgun.
Okay. Last thing about the scientist. Shut your fucking mouth.
Handgun.
Last thing about the scientist, real quick. How does he die? It involves the robot hand, but I'm more concerned about the condition he's in while he's dying. This guy gets shot by the finger gun. He stabs Martin Short in the ass and puts Dennis Quaid into Martin Short. That didn't really matter.
Yeah.
This guy falls out, and then these people surround him, and these people are all in costumes, squirrel, bear, all this stuff, and he just hears like these like horrifying noises, and then all these weird anthropomorphic animals like coming down around him.
Don't move it.
Horrifying. Okay, so now we're suddenly with Martin Short, and he's acting weird, and then he gets to the checkout place, and then what happens?
The dream plays out in real life.
Plays out in real life. It was a prophecy.
It was.
Listen, sweetie, I don't carry that kind of cash around with me.
You know, the whole dream plays out, but what is different?
It's a gun, but it's a cigarette lighter. What the fuck? Why would you do that? That's so like.
It's a gun and a cigarette
she goes
lighter at
like,
the same time. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
I
you would
had
think
one
so.
of those.
God help us.
Well, what happens is he hits this electromagnetic booster thing, whatever the fuck this means, and it makes all the prices go haywire. And what is Meg Ryan's name? That's the real test. Huh?
Eloise?
Let me get
I'm gonna say
something like that. Something
Louise.
weird. Something.
Lydia
I was gonna
Maxwell.
say. I was gonna
You got a
say.
little L name.
I was gonna say Louise Nine Iron. Well, the other guy's name.
And
is
so-
Potter.
Oh, because Potter.
Jack Potter to the rescue.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Jacques
I got
gets a
it.
point.
What?
Forgetting a Charlie joke.
Jack, my name is Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton. I've been miniaturized.
Dennis Quaid and Martin Short, they know about each other. He's plugged into his fucking eye socket and all that shit.
Yeah.
Deploying optic remote. Oh no, I'm inside a guy who likes game shows.
He blew up Martin Short's TV somehow with the fucking electromagnetic thing that makes no damn sense.
He's just trying to get him to notice him, right? Or,
Okay.
Or is that already?
He's trying to get him to prove that like he's real. So now some guy comes in pretending to be kind of like DHL or something like that, shows up like, oh, I'm delivering a package, and then he just barges into his house and like, can I use your phone? And then Dennis Quaid's like, he's not with the package delivery service.
Don't trust him. He's not a messenger.
And then he just starts running, and then the guy like pulls out a gun. He's like, where you going?
Where you going, man?
And then Dennis Quaid says, grab it! Grab the gun!
Grab it! Grab it!
They end up getting Martin Short, and they put him into a what? Not a jail cell.
They put him in
He's just in a car.
Peanut butter pretzel bite.
I don't think that's true. He's not shrunk down small enough to do that.
That's not what happens. He's in like a meat truck, and this is when we meet Victor Scrimshaw, Kevin McCarthy.
Miniaturization, Jack. That's the ticket. That's the edge that everybody's been looking for. Who will have that edge, Jack? Frankly, I don't give a shit. I'm only in this for the money.
There's this whole part in there where Dennis Quaid's talking to Martin Short.
Yeah.
Those were memorable times.
Okay, Jack.
Hunting the
This is it. The doors are unlocked.
You're not the same man you were this morning, are you, Jack? Huh? You're better, you're stronger, you're a man in control of your own destiny, Jack. Psych yourself up, Jack. See yourself opening the doors, Jack. See yourself jumping from the truck, Jack. You're not gonna bag groceries all your life, are you, Jack?
And then he rushes out that door. Dennis Quaid chastises him.
Yes! I can see it!
When he's put into the freezer truck and we're introduced to the guy villain, it's also when we're introduced to the female villain. Dennis Quaid in that scene, because he can see out through Martin Short's eyes.
He latched onto his optic nerve.
Yeah, comes up and sits down, and somebody says she's a doctor, and then Dennis Quaid says,
This is a doctor?
she's a doctor?
That's
And then
babe.
also she immediately wants to fuck Martin Short.
Let me take care of him. I know how to warm him up.
And then she was like, I'll have what she's having.
Exactly.
Martin Short has killed people.
Because Meg Ryan.
And then
also
also,
in this movie.
the bad guy does say...
You guys remember that?
What?
From the Harry and the Sally.
When Harry and the Hendersons met Sally.
And she's like... I just fucking blew this goof.
God help us.
So they realize that they have to talk to the cowboy because the cowboy is in league with the bad guy whose name is Victor Scrimshaw. And Meg Ryan's, you know, she's dolled up, ready to go seduce the cowboy.
Is this the point where Martin Short realizes that he's gonna, like, while Dennis Quaid is in his eye, try and steal his girlfriend from him?
Yes.
Talk about me?
I find that Tuck tends to be a little tight-lipped.
when it comes to women.
Oh, will you knock it off?
But if I were talking, I'd talk about you all the time.
Okay, real quick, how does the cowboy make love?
With his boots on?
With his boots on.
I make love with my boots on.
He can make sound effects. So like, so he's like going around her, and he like, you just hear it.
Yeah.
But you know, he's all just miming it.
She's like, no,
no, that doesn't happen. That'd be great if it did. Okay, so they go to
sounds.
So they get to the cowboy's room after he goes to a couple of wrong doors.
Wrong door. That's an exit, Jack.
And then as soon as he opens the door, what does the cowboy say?
I'll have what she's having.
I'm gonna fuck you.
Big Jack! Don't knock, just come.
Don't knock, just come. And then he pops the champagne bottle.
Man,
and he's in like some like a Speedo and his boots. This prompts a new technology that we didn't know anything about in the rest of the movie.
Emulation systems activated.
I don't know how it works. Somehow, if I punch a bunch of buttons on this keyboard, I can change your outward appearance.
He pulls out the manual.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna alter your face.
You could alter my face? Change my face? How do you do that?
It's complicated. I don't even understand it myself, but just trust me.
He pulls out the manual.
We were gonna do this to the rabbit.
Jack?
Oh my God.
And he goes into this estate that has geese just roaming around it, which I don't know. I just noticed that because I really hate geese and they're disgusting, horrible creatures.
One of them pooped on me one time.
They poop
They
everywhere.
like fight people. They suck.
They do. And
They're
it's like
awful
I'm out
creatures.
of your spawn area.
No, but they're just like, they just
Why
come
have
at you.
They're just aggroed always.
Yeah. They're just always like this.
Yeah, it's like I've left your zone. You're following me to my car at this point.
God in heaven deliver from Satan.
Yeah, I'm out of the goose zone. I'm into the car zone.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Hang on now, Jack.
As all, you know, for some reason it has to not last, and so his face starts to transform back into Martin Short.
Please, cowboy. One more. It's only a joke.
So from here they get caught, and then in this moment, in this touching moment, what happens?
Touching. They touch
What
each
happens?
other. They touch each other.
I really didn't want to give a point to Charlie, but I guess okay.
So much for words.
Let's go.
And that's how
Dennis Quaid enters Meg Ryan.
Tuck's in me. And he's playing our song.
Cupid, please hear my cry.
He plays their song.
And then that's in the moment when there's like a goon at the bottom of the stairs and he's coming up and he's like, "Don't worry, Tuck will give me the strength of 10 men." And then he runs down the steps and punches the guy.
Don't worry. Tuck will give me the strength of 10 men. Is that Tuck?
How do you punch a guy if you're in his asshole?
Let's find out.
Yeah, we should
That's
really find out right
that's
now.
violent.
And fucking Meg Ryan gets away from her captor. She puts a lab coat.
Oh, a lab coat on.
Okay.
To go out there, and then immediately starts firing into the air when she gets out there.
Let him go.
What happens to the bad guys?
Okay, if this is what I'm thinking of, they get dissolved.
Well, that's what happens to what's his name.
That's what I remember.
That's what happens to
Vernon
what the hell's
Wells?
name is Vernon Wells. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, pal. Here's how I spell relief.
Like all the lab techs and the main bad people.
They get shrunk a little bit.
Oh my God, cover your eyes.
My favorite image, one of them from that whole movie, is when when they're like the two little short people, like half people. Is that later or is that?
I mean, it's coming up right now.
Okay,
go ahead.
So like they're in the back of the car and like somebody's driving and they're in the back seat and you see these two little baby hands cover up her eyes or something.
Stop this car!
So they go back and they finally get Dennis Quaid out of Martin Short somehow. How did they get him out?
Is he back in Martin Short? How did that happen?
Oh, they kiss again.
Kiss me again.
Doesn't he sneeze him out?
He sneezes
onto
him
like
out.
a little piece of glass.
Like
is he on the front of somebody's glasses?
Front of somebody's glasses.
Yeah. And then they
one of the scientist people, and then the guy's like, wait, let me get some tweezers.
And he like, yeah.
What a nerd.
They get Dennis Quaid out, and he's in his like shitty little ship, and then it's all fucked up. It's got the like guy's robot arm stuck in the windshield.
Did not Dennis Quaid stumble upon?
Did not Dennis
Quaid stumble upon Meg Ryan's womb?
Oh, Lydia. I'm a dad.
And he's like, man, I should not be a dick for the rest of the movie.
Right, and so when he comes
guess I'll
out,
pick her.
he's hugging her.
So he's decent.
Yeah, he's
then?
decent
Like,
suddenly.
let's go.
How long
So he's
have they
decent
known each
suddenly.
Decent.
And then he looks over at Martin Short, and they're like, they look at each other. And then it just immediately cuts to a wedding, and then they're fucking married because he's a douche and she's like a decent person.
Right, yeah.
So that makes sense why they're getting married.
2 D's. D's and douche. Decent and douche and dick.
That's 3.
That's 3 D's. 3 D's.
At the end of the movie, Dennis Quaid has something on his wedding outfit.
The chips. The computer chips?
Why does he have them on his fucking
Because he's an ace pilot.
But they're fucking expensive.
He has the chips on him.
Good, good. Close the lid, close the lid.
I can't breathe in here.
Shut up, Margaret.
Do you remember the final shot of the film?
Isn't it like one long helicopter shot of just driving along the cliff?
That's what I was going to say.
With the credits rolling.
I'll give Charlie a point.
A sympathy point?
Yeah.
How dare you?
So it's like The Shining.
I don't deserve your pity.
But like they
I was going to say it's like Blade Runner.
Obviously.
Same shots.
Obviously they wanted a sequel to this.
Oh man.
And it didn't fucking happen.
Jack Cutter to the rescue.
This won an Oscar.
Did Robert Picardo win an Oscar?
For special effects.
Nice.
Draw the Innerspace ship based on memory.
I'm gonna fucking win this.
Based on memory, Charlie.
Okay.
Here, let me move your pretzel.
Okay.
Go!
Man, looks like I can't draw. But I secretly can.
Oh, God, God, ha ha ha.
Is that a dick?
No, that dick's the rocket ship.
Are you drawing a dick?
It's a rocket ship.
A sriracha chip?
It's a rocket ship.
It's a sriracha dick?
It's a rocket ship, goddamn.
Oh, a sriracha chip.
That's what I thought.
It's a cockpit right here.
A cockpit?
A cock dick?
Yeah, it's a cockpit right here.
I think he said cockpit. A cockpit?
It's a cock.
With John Oliver.
Man, we're just shooting through the ranks in Reddit.
Well, damn.
I'm gonna win this shit.
What?
Okay, Charlie drew a dick, which is vulgar and gross.
It's a Corellian freighter.
That's
Thank
vile.
you.
That's fucking disgusting.
It's a Corellian freighter.
Jordan drew that. It's pretty good.
That's cool.
I just remember shapes.
Yeah, there's Dennis Quaid.
Oh yeah.
That's good. And Jacques drew the game Asteroids.
Hey, I like that game.
And that's pretty close.
Laughing.
That's pretty close.
I'm so sorry.
I'll split the points.
Thank you.
Oh, so I get like a split of a 2, so splitting it into thirds?
Nope. Do you remember in the movie,
Yeah.
and if you don't remember, then I pointed out earlier,
All right.
that
Yeah.
Dennis Quaid dictated to Martin Short on how to fight. Two of the people are gonna fight each other.
Okay.
And two of the people are going to tell their teammates how to
How to fight?
the other person.
How am I supposed to fight with an anus around me?
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
How am I supposed to fight you?
How are we counting this off?
Let's do 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Okay. Now I'm gonna be listening to you.
Okay.
So you tell me what to do.
2.
How am I supposed to fight you with the blast shield?
Just hit
Bite
him.
him.
Hit him with that metal thing.
Oh God! Oh God! Stop it!
All right, hit him
Stop it.
somehow.
Grab his hair.
Headbutt him.
And don't
Like,
get it in my
punch
hair!
him.
Ah!
Somehow punch him.
Try to pull the rest of him through.
Charge at him.
Pull the rest of him up in here.
Get up, rush him.
Let's get experience. Yeah.
Get up, spear him. Spear him.
I headbutted him. I
Yeah,
tried.
keep headbutting him.
Give him ulcers. Make him stressed out about
Okay.
something.
Charlie, you have cancer.
No.
You have cancer.
That's not funny. You shouldn't joke
You have-
about that.
Charlie.
Yeah, like hit him and stuff.
It's
Charlie,
like a minor
with your head.
Charlie, you're losing your eyesight.
Oh, great. There goes my ulcer.
Pinch his cheeks.
Don't listen to him.
Pinch his
It's
cheeks
just-
like you're a
it's
grandma.
just words.
I'm trying to.
And tell him how cute he is.
Ow!
You're
Stop
so
it.
cute.
Ow! Stop
You're
it.
so
I'm trying
cute.
to
Make him give you some hard candy
You're
or
so
something.
cute.
give me hard candy.
And like a birthday card with a quarter in it.
That was hard.
Did you just suck this?
No, I didn't suck it. I tried to bite it.
Any port in a storm.
Jack, you did real good.
Who's winning?
Me, because I'm not watching it.
I think that's fair. Can we give Celeste a point?
Oh God!
Boom!
Sure made one hell of a team, didn't we?
So Celeste won.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Shock. What did you think about Innerspace?
I thought it was a high-tech for its time, like a more intellectual version of Fantastic Voyage. Martin Short's comedic chops really pushed to the fore here. Just great physical comedy from him. Good dramatic work from Dennis Quaid.
Would you give out any special awards?
I'd give it some kind of award for Vernon Wells getting dissolved in stomach acid because that was totally scary.
Jack, it worked. You just digested the bad guy.
The Vernon Wells, the memorial.
The Vernon Wells Memorial Stomach Acid Dissolving
Award. Yeah, that's a good.
That's a good award. That go around the base of the trophy.
Yeah.
I'm happy to present that to Vernon Wells if you guys can make it so I can hang out with him somehow.
This is an invitation.
Jordan.
I like it. It's fun. It's creative. I remember it similar to, like you said, Back to the Future and things like that. It's yeah, it's neat. It's a neat idea. It's one of those ideas I never really thought about.
Jordan, hook me up with that pretzel. Okay, that's not what I meant by hook me up with that
It's a good
pretzel.
use of food.
Sorry. That's not in character for me.
It really isn't.
Here, I'm sorry. Here, it's not a pretzel, but it's something.
Okay, so first off, I'd have to say that the movie needs more Quaid. There needs to be more Quaid all the time, like 100% more Quaid. And second off, if I had to give it some kind of participation award, the type of participation award that I would give it is the Birth of the Shrinking Sexual Fetish Award.
You're right, Chad. This is no good.
I told you.
Like
This is really
that
no
sexual
good.
fetish is shrinking.
Yeah, that's the
like
thing.
it's not as much of
It's
a thing
weird. I'm
anymore.
almost like Martin Short having that nightmare in Innerspace, except Charlie's my constant nightmare.
My body right now.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Is the snake eating itself?
Why did we put? Why did we even put his head up his own ass?
I followed you guys
we
in
haven't
here.
shot that part yet. I don't
This
know.
is y'all's fault. I don't know. I don't know why you wanted to come into this butthole, but whatever.
All right,
Reasons.
Jordan.
Yes.
You won.
Thank you.
You get.
I mean, I know.
You get a plaque that you'll receive at the next Total Recall that you'll definitely be at.
I can't wait to pal around with you guys some more.
Yeah.
I enjoyed hearing you say pal around. It was nice.
Jacques.
Hi.
You got second place.
I'll take it.
You get a rose.
A kiss from a rose.
In third is Celeste.
Celeste, yeah.
Celeste got third.
What?
With 1 point.
What's the deal?
And Charlie came in last.
What is the deal?
Which kind of makes sense because you're a disgusting monster.
Bringing up the rear.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, you're literally bringing up your own rear.
Don't do anything weird in there, okay?
Fantastic beasts and where to hide them.
Man, what a terrible movie. Let's get out of this asshole.
All right.
I mean, that asshole right there.
He's gonna have to go first.
I missed.
No.
Oh, there's other ways out.
We could leave him. Fuck it!
Let's all get in that spaceship off camera.
Yeah.
I'll be right with you.
I'll have what she's having.
Let the good times roll.
Guys.
Next time on Total Recall.
Watch out, man!
Are we forgetting something?
No.
You're probably right. Hey, what's that?
Well, seems there was a misdiagnosis. Turns out Charlie's just a swamp person.
Yeah, we knew that already.
But he's possibly swamp royalty.
What the fuck does that mean? Have you ever met somebody that just infuriates you down to your core? That their level of silliness destroys every bit of integrity that you have in your body?
No. But your blood pressure is high.
You're good.
I think.
I need a vacation.
Doctor's orders.
Oh my God. 2 balls. And lean to a hooded man. Oh, I'm gonna have to get my head out of my ass.
Curly nuts.
I don't know how to fly this.